Speaking of bam, bam.
Sliding German.
Sliding snap German. Chris Marvelous may not know what zip code he's in right now. And a beautiful seated senton caught Marvelous right in the solar plexus cover. And a kick out.
But a nice deep double hook back Marvelous away. But again, Chris Marvelous is a fighter. He believes in heroism. He believes in not giving up. So it's going to take a little bit more than that to keep Chris Marvelous down.
Marvelous always wants to be his very best self. Marvelous is not just a catchphrase. It is a lifestyle for Chris Marvelous. But right now, he is getting dog walked by Buchanan and a kick out.
Man, you're not kidding. It's going to be enough. We're going to see if he has enough to pull out the stops. Seems like the Empire Arena is into Chris Marvelous. Let's see if he can get that same belief in himself.
Buchanan, while he is new here to the establishment, he has been training and wrestling for the last 5 years. Started when he was 14 years old. So yes, that young man is only 19. I mean, you talk about a bright future. This guy's got a future about as bright as they come.
Man, you're not kidding, man. He is making Marvelous. Man, another knife edge chop. He is making Marvelous earn every bit of any kind of offense that he can get in this match. Marvelous, like you said, has been getting dog walked. Man.
I mean, you could feel these chops. They are echoing all throughout the Empire Arena here in Castleberry, Florida. My goodness, Zach Buchanan showing everybody what he's made of so far. Big overhand chop, and he missed. And now Marvelous firing back with chops of his own. And another one.
Marvelous finally getting some offense back in there. Licking the hand.
And another overhead chop. He missed that one.
He spent a little bit too much time showboating for the fans, and he's paying for it right now. Zach Buchanan getting ready for it.
Oh, and a leg drop. The mother lover showboating a little bit and a kick out. And yes, that I was not saying that ironically. That is what Mr. Buchanan calls himself, the mother lover. And I asked him before the show if that had any deeper meaning. And the answer is no. There is no deeper meaning. He is just the mother lover, and that's just what it means. I don't know what to tell you, Curtis.
All right. I guess, he loves mothers, and it is Valentine. Just talked about him being 19 years old. I mean, it makes sense. We'll just leave it there for now. And beautiful scoop slam again.
My goodness, did you see Marvelous just bounce off that mat, Curtis?
Man, he's got all the fundamentals.
Oh, wow!
Jeez, off that spinning, floating senton. Overshot it just a little bit. Marvelous moved out of the way. Finally getting that breath that he needs.
That's why they call him Marvelous in motion. He had just enough motion to get out of the way of that one. And now Marvelous firing himself up, and now he's going to look to pick up the pace.
Nice double axe handle across the chest. Spinning back elbow.
Into a power slam of his own. And now Marvelous has got this fan base rocking.
That's right here in Castleberry, Florida, in the Empire Arena. If you don't have your tickets, it is not too late. The show does start very shortly, but you want to make sure that you're in here for all of the amazing action that we got coming up, including...
And the axe handle right to the chest.
Man, I wonder what we call that.
Oh, and a kick out. Buchanan able to get out of it.
I gotta talk to Marvelous after the show to find out what that axe handle is called. I know it's something special. He did his dun-dun-dun-dun.
Look at this replay. Sunton right to the chest. Drove all the breath out of Buchanan's lungs, but somehow able to kick out.
Oh, look at, he's going for that full Nelson. That's usually a power move. Buchanan blocking it.
Oh man, and a huge headbutt from Buchanan.
Oh my goodness.
And he calls that the MFer. And this match is over.
Here is your winner, Zach, the Mother Lover Buchanan.
Zach Buchanan, very impressive in his establishment wrestling debut. Chris Marvelous took him to the limit, but it was not enough tonight. Congratulations, the Mother Lover, Zach Buchanan.
Listen, man, he made Marvelous he's got nothing to be ashamed of, man. You know, Zach Buchanan, freak of nature, just got him with that nice lumbar check as a finish. But Chris Marvelous keeping that enthusiasm, still rocking the crowd on his way to defeat. But, you know, we get him next time. Coming up here, women's contest coming up.
And I am very much looking forward to this. We obviously are very familiar with Jayla Heights here at the Establishment Wrestling, but I saw last week Candy Kate make her Establishment Wrestling debut. It was so impressive. That is your match coming up right now.
From Manhattan, New York, the baddest of
So you want me to redo the whole intro?
HBIC, Jayla Heights.
Am I muted now? No?
And their opponents. From Gumtrap Mountain, Candy K.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Candy Kate to the Empire Arena. Welcome back after making her debut last week here at the Establishment Wrestling in a very impressive victory over El Grande Negro, I believe was her opponent.
Yes, impressive debut against El Grande Negro. Candy Kate, an impressive debut, getting some assistance after getting beat down by El Grande Negro. The incomparable Lacey Lane, AEW's Lacey Lane, was here to give her some assistance. Candy Kate has been training with Lacey Lane, so we're gonna see a lot of that training coming out here tonight. Man, but it looks like Jayla Heights is getting the upper hand. We'll see if Candy Kate can keep her streak in 2026 alive.
Jayla Heights really struggled to end 2025. She mixed it up quite a bit with Tiny Tonelly. And given the fact that Tiny Tonelly has not lost a one-on-one match since August, Jayla Heights obviously did not come up on the right side of those matches, Curtis. So she's going to look to take this opportunity to bounce back and start 2026 off right.
No, you're absolutely correct. Jayla Heights is as tough as nails. We had an amazing main event. She was involved. I know a couple of these main event matches, you know, she's taking some nasty spills. And, you know, again, she's the baddest from the NYC. She is letting it be known right now. Jayla is not for the candy and the sweetness and the softness. She is all business in this ring tonight.
Well, don't let this candy kind of obsession, if you will, fool you when it comes to Candy Kate. This is a legitimate grappler, a legitimate fighter is Candy Kate. She has a MMA background. She is a two-time silver medalist at the Pan American Games. So she is a former Pan American. This is somebody who is not to be messed with. So do not let her throwing candy into the crowd and this craziness fool you. This is somebody who is incredibly dangerous inside that squared circle.
You're absolutely right. As she's showing right here,
Look at
showboating
this.
a little bit with this beautiful head scissors while doing some push-ups. Playing to, oh man, and she blew Jayla a kiss. You're absolutely correct. She might throw candy. Man, but this is what I'm talking about with Jayla being all business, kicking her right in the mouth as she was showboating. You got to be careful with Jayla Heights.
Yeah, for Jayla Heights, this is a very important match, and obviously she is not going to take no for an answer tonight. She is out there absolutely determined to destroy anyone who gets in the ring with her, but Candy Kate is not an easy one to destroy.
Absolutely not. Like I said, he took amazing training lessons again from the incomparable Lacey Lane. She did just get knocked down with a clothesline, trying to recover, but Jayla Heights again taking full advantage of her being down, stomping a mud hole in her in that corner. Can Candy Kate recover?
Last we saw Jayla Heights, she was losing in a tag team contest to KIL, who we will see later on tonight. Brian Atomic and Tiny Tonelly. Obviously, Jayla Heights looks to put that behind her. Baddest in the NYC. She is a mainstay here at the establishment, and you can see why. Look at the aggression.
My goodness, yes, that KIL is short for Crazy in Love, if you didn't know, for our establishment viewers at home. Yes, they are. They're Crazy in Love. Tiny Tonelly and Brian Atomic spent much of last year beating the mess out of each other, and they came back together on this Valentine's Day, nonetheless, in tag team action later on tonight. But again, Jayla coming with a quick cover after that kick out at 2.
Doesn't look like there's going to be any Valentine's Day games going on in this one. Jayla Heights is fully determined to destroy Candy Kate, and Candy Kate looked impressive last week, looking to continue that momentum today, and she is struggling right now to open up this contest.
Ooh, that European uppercut from Jayla Heights. And Candy is struggling. I don't know. She might need a little bit of a sugar rush to get back in this thing.
I couldn't have said it better myself, and now here comes Heights off the ropes, and that big kick
My goodness.
wipes out Candy Kate.
Man.
And the folks here at the Empire Arena letting Jayla Heights know what they think about what's going on here. It's not good. Roll-up cover and a kick out. Nearly had it.
Kick out at 2. Jayla wanting to put her away, going for those quick pins, you know. She's trying, like you said, she's trying to get some momentum built into 2026, trying to put Candy away, but Candy is not staying down.
And if we know anything about Candy Kate, she is resilient. We saw last week in such an impressive victory against El Grande Negro. Despite what happened afterwards, again, you mentioned it with Lacey Lane. Look at this takedown. Beautiful. This is where she's starting to showcase that grappling and that MMA background.
Absolutely. Got her in a nice, snug headlock. Oh, but Jayla countering.
Nice bridge.
Nice bridge from Jayla Heights, but only a 2 count. Again, Jayla is impressive with these different pinning combinations. You know, she's all business. Like I said, you know, not a lot of flash with Jayla, but she's here to win. We'll see if she can pull it out tonight.
And you mentioned Candy Kate might need a sugar rush. She might have just found one. At the very least, she found a second win. She's trying to get back into this thing.
Absolutely. Multiple clotheslines.
Oh. And into a stunner from Candy Kate. Cover. Do we have a winner here? No, and a kick out. Senior official Rodney Hunter making sure we know that was indeed a 2 count.
That's right. And Jayla making sure that she's known as the baddest from the NYC. Again, lots of heart.
Oh, and no, and there it is. It looks like she was going for the candy wrapper, and she has it. She has it fully locked in here. That flying triangle, oh my goodness. Heights fighting with everything she's got, trying to get her feet to the ropes, and she's not going to get there.
Here is your winner, Candy Kate!
Candy Kate, 2 weeks in a row, 2 huge victories, and that candy wrapper flying triangle submission looks to be a dangerous weapon here in the women's division at the Establishment Wrestling. Congratulations, Candy Kate, and she's going to skip her way back down to Gumdrop Mountain. And for us, we're going to skip right on ahead to our main show here at No Love Lost, The Rebound. And, you know, I will say before we get there, folks, I have to say I'm losing it a little bit, right? And here's why. First of all, TJ Lopes here, your chief commentator. So glad to be back after missing last week, but that's just it. I missed 1 week. 1 week, and everything completely just goes to hell. I don't know what's going on right now. Elias AK-47 Roman is your new executive champion. I just learned right before we went on air that the tag championships are gone. Somebody stole them. We have no idea where they are. We have no idea if we're ever going to see them again. I have no idea if I'm even going to be employed by the end of the night, or if any of us, for that matter, are going to be employed. Curtis, I'm trying to contain myself here, but what in the world is going on? Take over for a minute, man.
I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on right now. Chaos is policy in the establishment right here tonight, man. We got Elias as the executive champion. This man fired Mikey Spandex who was the former executive champion, as soon as he won that title, Charlie has no more power. That executive championship has all the power here in the establishment, and we don't know what's going to happen. I'm just making sure that I wanted to keep my job. I'm trying to stay out of Elias's way. Insane champion. He's had a bone to pick with everybody on the roster, and we just want to make sure that we stay safe. Again, like I said, I want to keep my job, and we'll find out what happens, just like the rest of you guys here tonight.
Exactly. We'll just have to see what happens. But before we get on to the fantastic show we have tonight, we are going to hear from our champion, Elias, AK-47.
Oh, yeah, just a man I want to see. Hey, Charlie, open my door for me. I'm the new boss here. I'm the new sheriff in town. Go open my door. Go open my door. Go open my door. Good boy. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. This is my show now, Charlie. This ain't your show. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at the office. Oh, we don't need this. Oh, we sure don't need this. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, coffee. Oh, this feels good, Charlie. Feels good to be in my show, the Champ Show. AK runs this show. You're mad.
There is our lovely ring announcer, De La Rosa, welcoming the fans of the Empire Arena here tonight. Again, we got an action-packed show here for you. Despite Elias being the champion, there are still some things to look forward to on this Valentine's Day.
I could not agree more. And Valentine's Day, it means something different to everybody. For people like me who are married, it's a great day to celebrate your loved ones. For others who may be single, it's a bit of an awkward day. And then for others, you're just looking for a rebound. And that is exactly what the Establishment Wrestling is looking for tonight.
Absolutely.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Empire Arena, right here in Castleberry, Florida, as the Establishment Wrestling presents No Love Lost, the Rebound! I'm your most valuable rose in wrestling, the one and the only Del Rosa, your ring announcer tonight, and it is my pleasure to welcome all of our TEW fans in attendance. On this wonderful Valentine's Day night, I only have one question for you. Are you ready for some wrestling? Yeah! I can't hear you! I said, are you ready for some wrestling?
Oh, man, here we go. Already at the start of the show. Elias De La Rosa not happy.
Well, we obviously know that these two have no love lost for one another, which is appropriate given that's the name of our event tonight. And Elias, AK-47 Roman, our executive champion, wasting zero time coming out and interrupting De La Rosa. And if I'm De La Rosa, I know it's frustrating, but you have to keep your cool because he'll fire you in an instant.
You're absolutely right. Elias has gotten into it with De La Rosa all over multiple locations, here in the Empire Arena, here at different venues.
Please welcome your...
Like Elias got a special announcement that he wants Della to...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest executive champion in establishment history, the king of the establishment, and the final executive champion ever.
What?
Your executive champion, Elias, AK-47
Well, that's pretty bold words there from our champion, claiming that he will never lose that championship. That is certainly remaining to be seen here.
And Elias wasting
I know,
no
Della.
time.
I know, Della, but you just got to get out of there.
Final champion. He just won the
Blake
championship.
Banks, Aaron Nova, Brian Atomic, Casey Fine, Mikey Spandex. You all tarnished this championship. You put a stain on this championship. And quite frankly, the king doesn't like things that have been ran through. Charlie! Look at you, Charlie. Look at you, Charlie. Ain't that trash can right there? Go ahead and bring that to the ring. Go ahead and bring that to the ring.
Charlie
Come on!
Charlie is the owner of the establishment, and but Elias is demanding that Charlie bring him something.
Bring
He
him
doesn't
a
like things
trash
being-
can. I don't like where this is going, Curtis.
You got no choice.
And he just said it. He has no choice. Charlie does not have any power here, folks. That is the way the executive championship works.
You just heard Elias talk about the lineage of the executive championship. All of
I
the
tell you, Charlie, since day one, I built this company. I built the establishment. This has been my show the whole damn time. But tonight, Charlie, I built this company. I'm gonna watch it burn to the ground. And warning for everybody in the locker room: you're never gonna be the executive champ because I'm the final executive champ.
Oh, my God.
Charlie,
Elias Roman just threw the executive championship in the garbage.
the owner of the establishment, just had to watch him desecrate and disrespect every champion that has come before him and the championship.
And if anyone has a problem with the boss, with the king, with the forever executive champ, they can get to the ring and talk to the boss.
I'm not saying that.
I don't know what this means. Does this mean that there is no more executive championship at all? Well, oh my God.
House
Ye-
of Spades coming in.
Well, I mentioned at the top that we don't know where the tag championships are, and these are the tag champions. House of Spades clearly has a problem with what Elias AK-47 has to say.
Looking like we might get some order, man. House of Spades are the heart and soul of the tag team division here in the establishment, and they got something to say to the executive champion. I mean,
Cut the music, cut the music. Aye. First off, congrats, champ. Yeah. Gotta acknowledge you. You beat Mikey Spandex last week and you turned establishment upside down. All right, congrats to you. But I think it's funny that the week that you win your title, ours go missing.
Well, the title's AK.
So, I can't help but be a little bit of a conspiracy theorist around here, but I feel like there's a little bit of correlation to that. That's the problem. That's the problem with the establishment. That's the problem right there. You're blaming everybody. What do you think? I'm the reason you lost your championship? I had him up until last week, big dog. And then as soon as you became the one in charge, they went missing. So there's some explaining to do, Mr. Roman. Whoop-de-doo. Conspiracy. The whole world is a conspiracy. You know what's not a conspiracy? Look at me in my eyes. What were you doing last week? Maybe drinking too much Henny. Maybe sleeping around like you bums do. Huh? Hey, maybe you should stop sleeping around and drinking all that Henny, and you should focus on your titles.
Elias staying in,
Hey.
disrespecting the House of
Hey,
Spades.
you know what they call me? Main event AK, so I'm gonna be a generous king. I'm gonna be a generous champ. You guys are gonna be a We used to it. What's new? Let me make a phone call real quick, because you're gonna get your ass whooped for stepping into my business. This ain't about you, this is about me. This is my show, this is my company. Alright, we don't care who it is, we don't care when it is. Bring whoever you got, just know they coming into our house.
Well, Elias just setting up our main event tonight.
Cooking so good, he
House of Spades said that they're not afraid to stand up to Elias. And Elias making a phone call. Elias is beside himself, getting interrupted.
Elias certainly seems excited about his phone call, and I shudder to think what Elias has up his sleeve. This guy is completely unhinged tonight. But the big story right here, Curtis, we just witnessed our champion throw the championship in the trash. I don't know if that means that there just is no championship. I don't know what this means, but it can't be good.
Because you throw away, you're the champion and you throw away your own championship. That just goes to show you again how anti-establishment Elias is. He does not care about this company. He does not care about this business. Thank God we got some people in the business that got some backbone, like the House of Spades, who are the current tag team champions, but they have no titles. So, I mean, I don't know, man. And then our owner, the owner of the establishment here, Charlie, having to take that title, take that trash can with him out of the ring. It's just, man, it's a dark day in the establishment, but the crowd here with something to smile at with our ring announcer, De La Rosa, getting ready to announce our opening contest, man. TJ, I don't know, man. I'm lost.
The opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will do our very best to resituate ourselves here and focus on our jobs because, man, I do love this job. I mean, I look, last week I was sitting in my bed with the flu, dying. I'm still not feeling good, but I wanted to be here tonight, so I'm going to focus on my job because I love it. But, man, I'm very excited for what's to come. But, again, I can't help but just feel so on edge and so fear-tinged with what's to come.
I mean, rightfully so. T.A. Dove got a little bit of fanfare in the establishment in the Empire Arena tonight, and his opponent got his work cut out for him.
Said it, Curtis. D.A. Dove, it is his establishment wrestling debut tonight, and there aren't very many guys that are a little more difficult to read in your first match here than a guy like Terry Kidd. He is a smooth operator. All things smooth is Terry Kidd, and this is a guy who has been so impressive since coming to the establishment.
I mean, if his taste in music is anything like his wrestling ability, he should be all right here tonight. But we're going to find out because D.A. Dove, again, looks like he's got a crowd behind him, and you know, he is no small man. So we're gonna see if this smooth operator can smooth his way to a victory.
D.A. Dove trying to get the crowd going already, and wow, look at that, a little bit of a respectful handshake there from both men, and we are underway. Nice takedown there already, and again, so very smooth is Terry Kidd. It's written all over his face and all over his trunks, the smooth operator.
And he got no worries here tonight. This man is sliding and gliding all over the ring. We'll see if that works for him, if that's going to throw off D.A. Dove from his game or if he's going to come back to bite him. We'll find out.
Last saw Terry Kidd losing to Raylan Bennett at No Resolution just a couple of months ago. A big arm drag from D.A. Dove. Terry Kidd obviously wanting to bounce back from that loss, but I'll tell you what, he hasn't done a whole lot of losing since coming to the establishment. So
he hasn't, man. Terry Kidd is still a competitor to be respected. He is no pushover. So again, like I said, he might do a lot of sliding and gliding, but Nice collar and elbow tie up here.
Right into a side headlock. D.A. Dub trying to drive the operator down to a knee. Not able to do so. Hit able to escape with a big shoulder tackle from D.A. Dub, and another one. And this big man is getting fired up here. Terry Kidd bouncing all over the place. Cover early on and a 2 count already.
Over after 3 shoulder blocks. And need more than that to put Terry Kidd away. They did look nice, but Terry Kidd, like I said, is no push over.
Dove was smartened up to that kick. Comes right back. A couple of right hands in the corner. And a knife edge chop to the chest of Terry Kidd.
Lit him up with that chop.
A couple more of those. That mustache might go flying right off of his face.
Yeah, not good. Okay.
Look at Terry. Look
With
at
the
beautiful.
nasty throat chop.
Beautiful counter, but again, that throat chop. We're a little bit used to seeing these types of things from Terry Kidd, so it doesn't really come as a surprise. He's able to drive D.A. Dub down.
No, and that's what sometimes you got to do, man. You're taking a shortcut, man. He knew he was getting pummeled out there. He was getting chopped to oblivion. Nice
Big
standing
suplex.
Like you said, man. Terry Kidd trying to put this one away, but he's gonna have to do more than that.
Terry Kidd, once again, has been so impressive since coming to the establishment. Very rarely has he been looking up at the lights. And against a debuting D.A. Dub, he's got a great challenge, but I will say, whenever somebody is debuting, it is a great opportunity for an established, no pun intended, wrestler like Terry Kidd to bounce back and to get himself back on track.
Absolutely. Nobody wants to be the guy that loses to the new guy. You know what I mean? You want to make sure that you want to stake your claim here, and anybody that's debuting tonight, you always got that pressure, but it's just as much pressure as somebody that is established here in the establishment.
And Terry Kidd obviously not enjoying the fact that this crowd seems to be very behind D.A. Dub, despite his newness to the establishment. Atomic drop, and I think we all know where that one hurts. Kick to the gut and a neck breaker. Dove right back in this thing. Cover, could this be it? No.
Kick out at 2 from Terry Kidd. Again, man, a lot of pressure, man. It's the 2026, and we are in February, so we got 1 month scratched off, but it's Valentine's Day. Man, somebody's looking for some love. The smooth operator, if he don't got any ladies, he's looking at least for some love in this ring tonight, getting his first win in 2026.
I'd be pretty surprised if the smooth operator didn't have himself a date for after this show, but I suppose it's possible he doesn't.
I mean, I don't know, man. Everybody's got their thing. There's somebody out there for everybody. I never want to knock another man's hustle. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, again, I don't think I have to explain to the folks at home where that one hurts. Cover by Terry Kidd. Could this be it? No, Dove able to stay in it. Terry Kidd a bit a little bit more reserved in this one, and you can see that move where he just stretches out those legs.
Headbutt below the belt. I don't know how that's legal, but I mean, it is the referee's discretion out here.
And Terry Kidd, we've seen him really, the crowd really start to get into his head. A lot of trash talk, and we're not seeing quite as much of that tonight. It seems like Terry Kidd, like you mentioned earlier on, is a little bit all business tonight.
Yeah, he's gotta make his
Spine buster!
As soon as he gets some momentum, countered with a beautiful spine buster.
That almost did it here. D.A. Dub with a beautiful counter into that spine buster. And look at it, take a look at it one more time. Just catches him, suckered him in, and plants him.
Man, them tassels ain't saving him. Terry Kidd with an uphill battle here, trying his best.
It looked like possibly he was going for the running of the bulls, which was that huge running lariat. Getting a few lariats here and a nice slam. Terry Kidd, you could hear the screams of pain and a cover by Dub. Could this be it? No, and a kick out at 2.
Man, barely kicked out at 2 there. See, Terry Kidd's losing some strength there. He's been taking some punishment. And
you're absolutely right. Not a whole lot behind that kick out there, Mr. McKinnon. And for D.A. Dub, you have to think that this thing, you just put one or two more high-impact moves together, this thing could be over.
Yeah, it could be, man. Terry's out of breath. He's got to do something miraculous here to come back on this one. Oh,
able to get around that. Picks him up, and uh-oh, could he be looking to put D.A. Dove in the blender? And he is. That airplane spin.
doing the airplane.
And wow, D.A. Dove able to escape. Picks the ankle into a cover and a kick out. Kid able to barely escape. And a huge forearm right to the jaw. Kid might be out. This could be it. Dove, could he win his debut? Not quite yet.
And kick out at 2. Terry Kidd doing his best to stay alive here. Like I said, it's going to have to take a miracle for him to come back from this one. It is not looking good for Terry Kidd. That crowd firmly behind Dove here, winding up for a high-impact move.
And he was going for that running of the bulls, like I mentioned earlier. Trying to pick him up, and he's got him up and down. Wow! He calls that the smooth move, and that will do it.
Wow, Terry Kidd with a victory in 2026. This is why I tell you, you cannot count Terry Kidd out. He was taking a lot of punishment, a lot of beatings, a lot of lariats, a lot of scoop slams, but he is no rookie. He came to play tonight, and it paid dividends. Hitting that beautiful, what you call that move?
It was the smooth move.
The smooth move. Smooth move. Getting the smooth operator his victory tonight. Congratulations to Terry Kidd. Looks like I don't know, he got lucky in this match. He might get lucky tonight too. Happy Valentine's Day out there.
Happy Valentine's Day indeed. And it looks like Terry Kidd once again going for a handshake. Great sportsmanship at the start and at the end of the match. Well, wait, maybe not! Never mind! The smooth operator showing his true face here at the end.
Bad attitude. The man already won the match.
I don't know what Terry Kidd's trying to prove, but D.A. just ripping at the nose of D.A. Dove.
This is not a Valentine's Day spirit. Where's Candy Kate when you need her?
That's a great question.
Terry needs some love in his life. He needs something sweet in his life. He's definitely sour after that win. I don't know what he's mad about.
I don't know what he's mad about either. I suppose he perhaps underestimated D.A. Dove. Didn't think D.A. Dove would give him as much of a run for his money as he did, but D.A. Dove, while impressive tonight, falls short in his establishment wrestling debut to the smooth operator, Terry Kidd. But again, great debut here tonight for D.A. Dove.
Nothing to be ashamed of, man. As this crowd applauds D.A. Dove for his heartfelt performance out there.
And he'll head back to the heartland of America with his chin held high. And now let's kick it to our wonderful ring announcer, Della Rosa.
The next contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Oh man, here's the woman you were talking about earlier. She hasn't lost a match since August.
Wow. And you said it, I said it, we all said it. Tiny Tonally has not lost a match since August, and Brian Atomic, her fiance, accompanying her now. Now I know these guys were announced that they were gonna be here, so we will see what these guys on Valentine's Day with this lovely couple who are quite literally crazy in love have to say.
Absolutely. Again, they spent the better part of last year feuding over the Executive Championship. Remember, Tiny was champion, then Brian Atomic defeated her for that championship, and they feuded for a while, but it seems like, sometimes when you're in love, you get into fights, right? And sometimes you got to fight it out. We don't condone domestic violence, of course, but sometimes,
no, of course not.
Sometimes you got to fight it out. But it looks like all is well in Kill's world.
She didn't book us for a match, but we did want to come out here to say Happy Valentine's Day from the best couple the establishment has to offer.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Nice, good-spirited stuff.
We're the best couple in the establishment, but we're the most dangerous.
Hard to argue, honestly.
It is.
Are crazy in love, and our love
wait a minute. That's Bobby Munoz.
That works. There we go. First of all, shut
Megamind. Oh, my God. Megamind.
And I guarantee you, if Chuck Woolery was still alive and he came here and took a dump in the ring, it would probably be you two right there right now.
I don't even know what he's talking about right now.
This is professional wrestling.
I would say he's Megamind, but without the presentation.
And I'm from the Bronx. We love to fight, so I'm coming here for a fight. Which one do you want to get the smoke?
Which one do you want? Because we both got. You want Megamind? I want Megamind, actually. Let me get Megamind.
I want to kick that big old Megamind.
But I'm trying to suplex him on his big dome.
Oh.
No, I have a better idea. It's Valentine's Day. You got a Valentine or a friend back there that's ready for a tag match?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. And he actually has 6 hearts.
Wait a minute. 6 hearts? I think I know what that means. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. Okay. Looks like we...
Oh, my God. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are not aware, that is 6-heart Tone Felix. That is one of the most dangerous men in all of the state of Florida. And it looks like Bobby Munoz has found himself about as dangerous of a tag team partner as you could find.
Got an intergender tag team
The
match.
following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they are crazy in love. The team of the Suplex Queen, Tiny Tonally, and the Walking Nuke, Brian Atomic
And like you said, this guy, Tone Felix, is dangerous. And Bobby from the Bronx.
Their opponents, the team of Bobby Munoz and 6 Hearts, Tone Felix.
These guys, man.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I do have to ask. If Bobby Munoz is Megamind, does that mean that Tone Felix is that fish guy? I don't know what his name is. Does that make him the fish guy? That David Cross fish guy? Whatever that guy is. Does that mean that that's who he is? Because I don't know.
I don't know, man, but you might not want to say that too loud. He's,
Minion! Minion! His name is Minion, I think. Right? Guys? Anyone? Okay, well, I don't know.
I'm not saying anything bad about Tone Felix. Again, I'm trying to keep my job, stay out of the way.
That is totally fair. And again, you know, and I wanted to mention this at the end of the Terry Kidd match. After a big win like that, oftentimes you would sit there and say perhaps that's going to put him in contention for an executive championship match. But at this point, I don't know if there ever is going to be executive championship matches anymore, because we started off the show with Elias AK-47 Roman, your new executive champion, literally throwing that championship in the trash. So I don't know where we're at with that or what's going on with that. And as soon as I figure anything out with that, we will let you know. But right now, Bobby Munoz trying to little bro Brian Atomic, and I'm not sure how smart of an idea that is.
I don't think that's smart at all. I mean, again, Brian Atomic, again, is a former executive champion. Again, mixed martial arts background. His kicks are something to be feared. This guy's not wearing traditional wrestling boots. If you notice in his gear.
He just smacks that big bald head of Bobby Munoz. And Bobby Munoz is trying to argue that Brian Atomic pulled his hair. You can't pull non-existent hair there, Bobby.
Hey, listen, those hair follicles still exist.
And you know what? I will say this, Curtis. This is actually quite an intelligent move by Bobby Munoz, not just because of how dangerous Tone Felix is, but despite the fact that Tone Felix, as a singles performer, has not performed well against Brian Atomic. Over their careers, Tone Felix is 3-1 against Brian Atomic in tag team competition. So this is actually quite a intelligent move on top of having Tone Felix be very dangerous.
I mean, like you said, man, sometimes you gotta strategize. You gotta come with a different approach. When you know you're on the losing end. Oh man!
And Tone Felix trying to run right through our senior referee Rodney Hunter there.
Looks like he's about to pay for it.
Oh man!
Man, an assisted atomic drop or Manhattan drop Golly.
Well, we can call it an atomic drop. Brian atomic drop and a clothesline headbutt combination. What the flip is happening right now?
Man, man, that tandem offense from KIL.
Look at it again, that assisted
Man.
atomic drop. And now Tiny Tonally in here against Bobby Munoz.
Man,
Just absolutely
Nasty.
slaughtering the chest.
nasty chop. You can see that chest turning color already.
And Munoz goes for a splash in the corner, and he just ate that top turnbuckle. And look at the strength of the suplex queen.
Tiny
Oh, no.
Tonally.
He's got him up and throws him down.
Goodness. Tiny Tonally is the suplex queen for a reason.
And
Don't
Tone
let her
Felix
size
going
fool
for a closesline off the top rope, and he got caught. And two huge elbows. Missed that third one, and now those palm strikes to the chest
Man.
of Tone Felix. And the former D3 running back looks like he's getting run over right now.
My goodness. Hit to the gut from Brian Atomic.
Looking for that gut wrench suplex. Or maybe not. That combination here, it looks like now. Double gut wrench suplex
Man.
from Tonally and Atomic. And these guys on Valentine's Day are showing how on the same page they are.
Absolutely. They battle each other so much. They know each other's moves. That's how you work together, man. Sometimes
Look at this. Look
when
at
it
this
comes to-
double gut wrench suplex. Beautiful.
Absolutely. Atomic getting a little bit of that here from Tone. Man.
And now those dangerous strikes from Brian Atomic, one of the best strikers in the state of Florida.
Absolutely.
Tone Felix
Definitely.
already down for a 2 count.
Definitely the best striker in TEW, bar none.
Tone Felix, a beautiful job of escaping that. And I looked like Atomic was looking for some kind of gator roll. And he was able to get out of it. And again, Tone Felix, so athletic, former Division III running back. And anybody who knows anything about football knows that even at the D3 level, to be a college running back, you have to be an outstanding athlete and in incredible shape. And Tone Felix certainly is that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, do not let the size of any of these guys fool you. Everybody in this ring tonight packs some type of a lethal punch. And here we go. Oh, man.
Looking like he was looking for that Chidori kick, and Brian Atomic caught him with that wheel kick.
Nasty.
And Atomic's got to get out of there. Munoz, he's got his hair. I don't know if he was trying to take it for himself or what, but not going to work as Atomic able to get himself out of that evil corner there.
Man,
Look at that handspring kick and Munoz.
Grabbing his arms again, looking for any advantage, stopping that momentum. Smart work. I cannot be against that strategy at all, man. He was having a hard time. He took advantage of that handspring and allowing Tone to take the advantage. God, working on Brian Atomic's knees again. No knee pads, no protection. Taking a full advantage of everything that he can in this match here tonight.
And the crowd trying to get behind Atomic. And Tone Felix with that smile on his face attacking that right leg of Atomic.
Absolutely. Again, like you said, former D3 college athlete. You gotta be smart, you gotta be powerful. In order to get wins, you gotta use everything to your advantage. Whether you're on the field or in the ring, you look for those openings, and right now, that arm is definitely an opening that Tone Felix is taking full advantage of.
Felix is just attacking the joints, attacking the elbows and the knees of Brian Atomic because, as we all know, for somebody who's such a great striker like Brian Atomic, those joints are so important because if those joints are compromised, every single strike you have is going to hurt you just as much as it hurts your opponent.
Absolutely. Like you said, man, it's taking everything out of him, man. When your arsenal is full of striking, everything hurts. Everything hurts that you do and everything hurts that you give.
Double suplex, and back in comes the former New York City Corrections Officer, Bobby Munoz. Cover and a kick out, and for Munoz, he's looking for a little bit of revenge. He had a tag team match last month, and you'll see that double suplex once again from Felix and Munoz. He had a tag match against KIL just last month, and it was unsuccessful, but his tag team partner in that regard was Jay LaHeights. Tonight, Tone Felix, just as dangerous.
Absolutely. As you see, and you mentioned him being a former correctional officer, Again, he doesn't come to play, man. The man came outside here talking about being from the Bronx. He's tatted up. He doesn't like people. He doesn't like people talking over him. So he's trying to assert his authority tonight. But Brian Atomic is making a comeback for his team.
And for Brian Atomic, he's got to find a way to get to his fiance in the corner. He went for a splash. Got caught into a world's strongest slam by Tone Felix. My God, what impact! Cover. That could do it. No, Atomic out at 2.
Goodness gracious, almost a snap. World's strongest slam. Word to the Hall of Famer Mark Henry. My goodness.
Tone Felix looking for the repress slam here, but Atomic with those elbows able to escape out the back.
Man.
Went for a crucifix, and I'm not sure if he got all of that, but it looks like he got just enough to at least get himself some separation here.
His back might have gave out after that double suplex. Again, his joints have been hurting him.
I wouldn't be surprised. And Bobby Munoz, you have to wonder where he's going. And that's where he's going. Smart move, whether you like it or not, by Bobby Munoz, taking Tiny Tonelli out of the corner so Atomic couldn't tag.
Like you said, again, former correctional officer taking advantage of the landscape, putting things in his favor.
That sit-out slam, beautiful. And Bobby Munoz pointing over here. Looks like he's going for that triple swanton. And I will say, you might not like Bobby Munoz, but at 51 years of age, this is quite impressive. There's the first from the bottom. Going for the second off the second rope. He's got it. Can he get all 3 on the triple swanton? Off the top rope, goes for it, he's got it!
3 swantons. Brian Atomic is in trouble.
That chest caving in of Atomic.
Man, I would have went for the cover there, but seems like Bobby has something to prove.
And these fans letting Bobby Munoz know how they think his name is spelled, it seems.
Oh, man, Brian Atomic countering. Still got some fight left in him after taking that triple swanton.
And we know Atomic has a ton of fight in him. We've seen it, the former executive champion. All the wars he's had with and for his fiancée over the years. And now Atomic trying to get to that corner where he can tag in Tiny Tonelli. She can pick up the pace and get them back in this thing.
And Atomic.
And a Hurricane Rana fires Munoz into the corner.
Second turnbuckle. That opening that Atomic desperately needs to get to a fresh Tiny Tonelli. The crowd here behind Atomic wanting him to get that tag, like you said, to his fiance, to the suplex queen.
Atomic trying to get free. Munoz just grabbing at that ankle. Went for a big clothesline, handspring, back kick, he's got it! He's got it! But that damaged calf and that damaged shin and ankle that we've seen all throughout the match that Tone Felix and Munoz have worked on coming back to bite him right now.
Brian Atomic desperately needs a tag. I don't know if he's trying to protect his fiance working this whole thing, but he's got to get a tag in there.
I definitely don't think Tiny Tonelli needs protection, and she's about to show that right now. Here comes Tonelli, and here comes Felix, and here comes the suplex. There's one. Duck underneath. Munoz goes for a ride.
Side suplex again. The suplex queen dodging that trouble in paradise, that spinning X kick.
Up and down. Wow. And the suplex queen living up to her name. And down come the straps.
Doing that kill gesture, that love kills. Tiny get the crowd fired up here.
And wow, using his fiance as a springboard to take out Munoz.
My goodness. Looks like they're going for some more tandem offense.
Oh, and Tone Felix able to get out of that beautiful counter by, and he just fires Tiny Tonelli into Brian Atomic, and Tone Felix showcasing his power right there.
Yeah, mocking him there, saying he need to use his brain.
Look, he's going for the flying Nebus! Flying Nebus got caught by Atomic.
Hung up on those ropes. That could have been nasty.
And Tonelli headbutt to Munoz. Down he goes.
Hard fall on the mat.
Oh, and a double chop to Felix. And they're calling for it. They call this murder. Snap German into the best foot stomp ever!
My goodness. They got to go for the pin. Put this one away.
And as a couple on Valentine's Day, Kill is victorious.
picking up their official tag team victory here tonight in the establishment here in Castleberry, Florida, making not short work, but making work out of Tone Felix and Bobby from the Bronx. Congratulations to Crazy in Love, Brian Atomic, and Tiny Tonally. An impressive tag team victory here tonight.
And this is a very dangerous duo. 2 victories as a tag team in a row. And with Tiny Tonally having the golden ticket, you have to think that this is a situation to watch, whether it's for the Executive Championship or not. I guess we'll have to find out later, because again, we don't know what's going on with that. But congratulations to Crazy in Love, Brian Atomic, and the Suplex Queen, Tiny Tonally.
No, I wouldn't put it past them. You know, with an impressive victory, Brian Atomic and Tiny Tonally, they may be going for some tag team gold whenever we do get tag team gold back in TEW.
Please see Charlie at concessions. Or who? What? What are we doing? Please
for a
see
brief
Dawn
intermission.
at concessions. Okay, see, I understand sign language. Please see Dawn at concessions. And please support independent wrestling by buying merch from the wrestlers who will be selling around the ring. See you in 10 minutes.
All right, well, you heard the lady. We are going to take a short intermission. It's been a fantastic show so far here at No Love Lost, the Rebound. And again, I will let you all know if I hear anything different. But as of right now, we do not know where the tag team championships are. We learned right before we came on air that the tag team championships were missing. And then obviously you saw House of Spades, the tag team champions, come out and affirm that they still do not have their tag team championships. Obviously the champions feel Elias Roman had something to do with it. That is, as of right now, an unfounded claim, Mr. McKinnon, but we'll have to see what happens, and we will keep you updated as soon as we have any more information.
Absolutely. Again, House of Space said that they are conspiracy theorists, but conspicuous with reason, because again, anything is possible with Elias as executive champion. We don't know what to expect, but again, we got a main event with the House of Spades, but something to prove, somebody with some backbone here in the establishment. The House of Spades are not a tag team that are to be pushed over. They have things to stand on, and the things that Elias said about them, don't mirror their character at all. And they're going to make sure that they put in work tonight in the main event. So we'll see what happens. Got some exciting action coming next in TEW in the establishment at No Love Lost Rebound.
You are very right about that. We are going to take a brief intermission. We do have so much more to come, including Rose All Day's dating show here on Valentine's Day. And of course, as Mr. McKinnon said, our main event, House of Champions, will take on, well, you'll have to stay tuned and find out.
You call it fate, I call it habit, you call it truth, I've already had it, you call it love, when you're collapsing You crawl back, smelling like last weekend. Cheap perfume clinging to your jacket. Say you miss us like it's some old habit. You want comfort, but you never want the damage. I know those eyes, they're looking through me, searching for a bandage, not somebody. I'm not your rebound, not your reset, not a place to park your regret. You don't get to bleed and call it love. Use me up, then give me up. I'm not your rebound, I'm not spare skin. I won't be the bed you crash in. You can't choke on every second chance. I won't be your accident. You say wait when you mean you're lonely. You say change, but you never show me. Score my name like it's in your contacts. Under help, under easy way back. Your handshake, dialing my number. You want a warm body to talk through your thunder. I'm not your rebound, not your reset, not a place to park your regret. You don't get to bleed and call it love. Use me up, then give me up. I'm not your rebound, I'm not spare skin. I won't be the bed you crash in. You can't choke on every second chance. I won't be your accident. You call it fate, I call it habit. You call it truth, I've already had it. You call it love when you're collapsing. You call me now, I'm done answering. accident. You call it fate, I call it habit. You call it truth, I've already had it. You call it love when you're collapsing. You call me now, I'm done answering. I'm not your rebound, not your reset, not a place to park your regret. You don't get to bleed and call it love. Use me up and give me up. I'm not your rebound, I'm not spare skin. I won't be the bed you crash in. I'm the door you slam and never bend. I won't be your accident. Find a mirror, not a savior. Find your closure in your own crater. I'm not your rebound, never was. I'm the one finally cuts you off. You crawl back, smelling like last weekend. Cheap perfume clinging to your jacket. Say you miss us like it's some old habit. You want comfort, but you never want the damage. I know those eyes, they're looking through me, searching for a bandage, not somebody. I'm not your rebound, not your reset, not a place to park your regret. You don't get to bleed and call it love. Use me up and give me up. I'm not your rebound, I'm not spare skin. I won't be the bed you crash in. You can't choke on every second chance. I won't be your accident. You say wait when you mean you're lonely. You say change, but you never show me. Score my name like it's in your contacts. Under help, under easy way back. Your handshake, dialing my number. You want a warm body to talk through your thunder. I'm not your rebound, not your reset, not a place to park your regret. You don't get to bleed and call it love. Use me up and give me up. I'm not your rebound, I'm not spare skin. I won't be the bed you crash in. You can't choke on every second chance. I won't be your accident. You call it fate, I call it habit. You call it truth, I've already had it. You call it love when you're collapsing. You call me now, I'm done answering. You call it fate, I call it habit. You call it truth, I've already had it. You call it love when you're collapsing. You call me now, I'm done answering.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Well lost Rebound. I hope you enjoyed our brief intermission, just like we all did here. And now,
Yes.
our night here and by the
Taking it to our ring announcer, Della Rosa.
Please welcome Rose all day.
Welcome back to No Love Lost, the Rebound, and our lovely ring announcer, Della Rosa, is introducing.
Rose all day, and forgive me, folks. I apparently was having some technical difficulties on my end. I was talking to all of you, but none of you could hear me. It was a whole thing. But yes, we did mention this right at the beginning of our intermission. Rose all day is here on Valentine's Day. Perhaps he'll be giving out a couple of roses here. We are here to see what Rose all day has to say to the establishment wrestling audience, and certainly not a lot of fanfare here for Mr. Allday.
Yeah, there's not. I don't know. He's messing with the babies in the audience. He's not making too many friends. He's got one rose. I don't know. Maybe that's for Della. I don't know. We'll find out.
It could be for Della. Could be for one of our fans in the audience. Could be for one of the competitors in the back. We will see what happens, and the only way we're going to find out is sticking here at No Love Lost, the Rebound. And again, not a lot of fanfare for the Francisco Chiazzo Memorial Young Guns Invitational winner from this past year.
And Rose all day definitely has all the tools, but it seems like tonight he is looking to walk away with all of the ladies.
Like Rose's looking for a mic. See what he has to say here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the establishment featuring yours truly, Rose all day. Before we get started with this date show, probably somebody lucky enough to come pay me tonight. Well, there's something I need to establish. No pun intended. I've been all over Florida, wrestling at the hottest territories you people have ever seen. Yes, you people. Oh. I've been in the ring with the likes of Cha-Cha Charlie, with the likes of The Gifted, with the likes of Big O. Yeah, Big O. You know who that is?
Oh, I don't talking about Odyssey.
So
That
this
is
a message
exactly
to
right.
everybody in the locker room. I am the finest athlete the establishment has ever seen. I am the sexiest athlete the establishment has ever seen. Because I know, you all know, and she definitely knows that I can do this all day long.
Rose all day, calling himself the self-proclaimed finest person in.
Oh my God. Well, I think this young man's gonna have a bit to say about being the best athlete in the establishment wrestling, because the Supreme Outlaw may just be that.
Raylan Bennett out here interrupting this dating show. Tell him to cut his mic. Cut the music, I mean.
Well, first, I'd like to introduce myself to you, Rose. I am the Supreme Outlaw, Raylan Bennett.
I don't think he's out here to date him either.
I sure hope not.
Now, you said you're the finest athlete that we got to offer here, which is, if that's true, you set the bar real low for the rest of us. Because while I'm looking at you, I'm not looking at much, man.
Oh, man. Rose is not going to like that.
I'm sure that's not what the girl would say if she was here tonight. Well, since my girl Bella ain't here tonight, which happy Valentine's to you, she purposely didn't come because of that sock you're packing in that pants right there, man.
Oh, my God.
Now, I know you said you can go all day. Personally, I don't know what you got going on in your life to where she told you you can go all day. Obviously, that ain't the only rose you got in your hand.
Man.
If you
Yikes.
can go all day, I can fight all day. We both right here. So, I say let's get to it. Ain't that right, Dylan? We all day, right? All day. Rose all day. Right here. Okay. If you offer your life, I have no problem taking it.
Man.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be one heck of a match, folks. One of the fastest rising stars here in the establishment, Raylan Bennett's going to take on the man who claims he can go all day.
Introducing your competitors, first from Washington Heights, New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, the inspirational one, Rose all day.
Say all day. You know,
His opponent from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 217 pounds, he is the Supreme Outlaw, Raylan Bennett.
like you said, one of the establishment's fastest rising stars, Raylan Bennett, came away with an amazing victory last week over Shreddy, and now he's looking to do the same thing over Rose all day, saying that the only rose that he's leaving with is the one that he had in his hand and the one that his girlfriend uses at home.
I am not going to get into any of that, Mr. McKinnon, because as a married man, I don't have a dog in that fight in any way, shape, or form. But I'll tell you what, Raylan Bennett, you mentioned it, I mentioned it. This guy has done nothing but impress everybody who has eyeballs ever since he came to the establishment wrestling. This is a guy who knows how to fight, but more than anything, he is about as good of an athlete as you're going to find, not just here at the establishment, but in the entire state of Florida.
Absolutely. You know, he's a student of the game. You know, this guy, you know, from the same grounds as The Undertaker, you know, Texas native. Sometimes he pulls out that old school, showing homage to, again, giving respect to the legends that's in this business. You don't get far without being a student, without studying the greats. That's how you become a great yourself, and that's what Raylan Bennett is looking to do here tonight.
And Rose all day, once again, sliding out of the ring, trying to figure out what Raylan Bennett's going to have to offer here. And for Rose, he had a very impressive 2025, not just here, but all over the state of Florida. I mentioned it earlier. He won the Francisco Chiazzo Memorial Young Guns Invitational. I know that's a mouthful, Mr. McKinnon, but I have a lot of practice saying it. So this is a guy who was only in WWN for a month or so, and he went on to win this tournament and is now owed a championship match. He has yet to cash in on that, but that is coming in the future, I suppose. And for tonight, he's going to have to find a way to get around the crazy athlete that is the Supreme Outlaw, Raylan Bennett.
Absolutely. I mean, you just mentioned all those accolades. Again, you don't get into this business being soft, you know what I mean? I have nothing but respect for Rose all day and his accomplishments, winning those tournaments, traveling all over the world, you know, making a name for himself. But again, this is the Empire Arena. This is the Establishment Wrestling, and this is Raylan Bennett's house.
And Rose all day, I guess showing off that sock that Raylan Bennett was mentioning earlier.
Hey, listen, man.
And look at that easy leapfrog and a drop kick by Bennett.
Man, that
Goes
drop
for a
kick.
cover. Kick out.
This is what I'm talking about, man. The supreme athlete, the outlaw, Raylan Bennett. He makes that drop kick look so easy. It's like he's just floating. It comes out of nowhere. It's fast and it's long at the same time. No pun intended.
And I don't think there's a single person in this company. Hang on.
Man, the outlaw, again, a student of the game, doing that 10 beats of the Baldwin.
Shout out to Sheamus.
Yeah.
I hope he's having a nice Valentine's Day right now.
I'm sure he is. You know, another married man like yourself. Uh-oh. Raylan Bennett. Oh, man.
Pulls the rug out from Bennett. And this is the difference. With Raylan Bennett, he tries to do things the right way, honorably. He uses his athleticism and his intelligence to beat his opponents, whereas Rose Allday is never against going for the cheap shot, using that rose that you'll see in the corner over there to his advantage. We've seen him poke people in the eye with it. We've seen him use it as a diversion. We've seen him just throw it at people. It does not matter. Rose Allday has plenty of ways to win.
Again, like you said, some people do things the right way in this business, and some people do it by any means necessary, going for that pin. And it seems like Rose Allday, he's not here to play by the book. He's here to win matches. He's here to win championships. And he's here to win some women. He doesn't go about it in the best way possible, but somehow it seems like it's working for him here.
Well, he's a good-looking cat. I mean, I can't blame. I mean, I know in a lot of the other companies that he's working for, he has a pretty large female audience that really, really enjoys his work for one reason or another. Obviously, not a whole lot of them showed up here tonight, but I can promise you I've seen it with my own eyes.
Hey, man, you know what they say, man. Good girls like bad guys. And the crowd here firmly behind Raylan Bennett. Just like you said, man, there's not a whole lot of Rose fans in the house tonight, but there's a lot of Raylan Bennett fans in the house tonight. Again, last week he came out here with his cowboy hat.
Nice reversal by Allday.
He came out with his cowboy hat because he said that he had something to prove, that he was taking a more serious approach to his career moving forward. You know, he usually came out with the beanie, and this
Look
is
at
again
this beautiful suplex. My
man,
goodness.
Goodness gracious, landing right on his back and in his ribs. Raylan Bennett trying to recover, trying to make his way out of this. You know, the fans getting behind him, trying to will him to his feet. Again, like you said, Raylan Bennett, definitely promising star. You know, looking to go on the road with CCP podcasting. You know, again, Raylan Bennett, nothing but a bright future ahead of him, coming off of the ropes.
Looking for a side slam.
Man.
Driving the spine of Bennett right through that canvas. Cover. Could this be it? No. A kick out at 2. And I'll tell you what, after that hot start by Bennett, Rose Allday weathered the storm, and he's looking impressive so far tonight.
Absolutely. Like you said, traveled all over the world. Look at that. Ooh, impressive side slam. Raylan Bennett walked right into that. He got a little bit of momentum and then shut it down. Rose Allday shut it down. Goodness gracious, working that lower back.
I don't know, that's some kind of variation of a Bronco. I'm not sure necessarily what you call that, but whatever it is very effective targeting that lower back.
Absolutely. Again, Raylan Bennett has in his arsenal 2 very distinct maneuvers. Some of my favorites. He's got an amazing spine buster and in that spear. If your core is damaged, your back is damaged, you're not doing a whole lot of you're not doing a whole lot of damage with those moves. So he's got to be careful here. Rose with his knee in between the spine of Raylan Bennett. Raylan's got to figure out something.
And you know, again, Rose may not be the biggest guy, may not be the strongest guy or the fastest guy, but this is somebody that is no stranger to big moments. He's won big matches in 2025 and all throughout his career, and he has just enough of all those attributes to keep keep weighing. Man.
Goodness gracious. Looked like Raylan was going for a clothesline, but Rose countered it into like a side effect. Raylan's smart here. Look at this side effect here.
Yeah, he did. And you're right. He did catch him kind of with that side effect, but I'm not sure he got all that. I'm not sure that he really did what he wanted, but at the very least, he didn't completely get annihilated by Raylan Bennett there, so at least you have that.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Looks like both of them felt the impact of that move. And Raylan Bennett getting the best of it here. Looks like he recovered first with a nice knife edge chop. Ooh, and there we go, what I'm talking about. That beautiful spine buster from Raylan Bennett.
Followed up by that leg drop. You said it, Curtis. What a big spine buster cover and a kick out.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look, you see him holding, favoring that lower back. I told you guys, that spine buster is a thing of beauty, but Rose all day did his best to try to neutralize some of that power. Here we go here. Beautiful
and it's amazing the strength. Normally you see a spine buster done on somebody who's running at you. Use that momentum. He just straight picked him up and threw him down. The strength of the Supreme Outlaw is incredible.
I'm telling you, that it's that outlaw, whatever they're feeding them guys out there in
sit out
Texas.
slam. Cover. Does All Day have a big win? No, and a kick out. And again, it has been so difficult to keep Raylan Bennett down. We have not really seen him looking up at the lights very often here at the establishment.
No, we haven't, but he's got his work cut out for him. Like you said, man, Rose all day mocking the audience, gyrating his hips.
Oh, and he caught him with a spear! Good night! He will not be going all day anymore!
Hit him with that signature spear. Picking up another amazing win.
God!
This is why you cannot waste time in the ring with Raylan Bennett. You can't, man, you can't be taunting the crowd. People sleep on Raylan Bennett, and they're not going to be able to sleep too good when you get smacked in the midair with a spear. Raylan Bennett with another successful match in 2026, undefeated.
Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, BAM! Mid-air, absolutely cutting Rose all day in half. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
man.
Raylan Bennett just cut Rose all day off,
yeah, he sure
and possibly
did.
in half.
I'm telling you, man, again, like you said, promising rising star in the establishment, got the crowd behind him, has all of the tools to be a success, and as you see here, getting the fans involved, got the fans young and old. You know, this guy's gonna have fans in multiple generations, as you can see here in the crowd. Showing love to the people here in the establishment, man.
And
Always fun to watch.
I don't think there's anybody in the establishment that would disagree if I say we're looking at a future executive champion right there.
Absolutely.
Although, once again, I don't even know what's going on with that championship because once again at the beginning of the night, Elias AK-47 Roman threw the executive championship in the trash and claimed himself to be the very last executive champion. We have no idea what's going on with that. We have no idea still what's going on with the tag titles. Hopefully, our fantastic ring announcer, Della Rosa, will give us some more information here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event!
Here we go. House of Spades.
Your main event is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. It is for the All Florida Tag Team Championship.
Wait a minute. Okay, so does that mean that they found the championships? Is that what this means?
Introducing first.
I love you.
And as we await the arrival of the tag team champions, I can't help but worry about what is about to happen. House of Spades are, hang on.
One thing I know about the House of Spades. One thing I know about the House of Spades is they don't go down without a fight. They are the lifeblood of the tag team division here at the establishment. Like you said, I'm shocked. The tag team championships are on the line, but the House of Spades have no idea where their championships actually are. They confronted Elias AK-47 Roman at the beginning of the show because he threw the executive championship in the trash. The House of Spades don't know where their titles are, but yet they're defending the tag team championships here tonight, and we don't know who they're defending them against. But the House of Spades do not back down from a fight. They are fighting champions, arguably the best damn tag team in this business. And man, I just, like you said, I'm a little bit worried for them, but I got confidence in my boys, man. House of Spades, they're no rookies, man. They're pros. So,
and I mean, this is essentially going to function like an open challenge. And when we have an open challenge format, you don't have any time to prepare. You have no idea who you're going to be facing until they get out here. And again, that is an opportunity for House of Spades to get caught by surprise. And now it's time to see who their opponents will be.
what is this?
No. You've got to be kidding me. Now I'm really worried. That's Latinos in full effect.
Life
Vertigo. D. Ramos. Oh my God, no.
Life was fired. Man, the House of Spades have been in a war with Life. They've been in a war that we couldn't even, oh my goodness.
Bobby Chrono.
This is how you know there is no enough loss between Life and House of Spades. They had a blood feud going, and Bobby Chrono wasted no time taking it to Life.
And now Bray Zeon attacking on the other side. I'm sorry, Curtis. There's so much action going on, but it's hard to keep up with. But I have to say this. You touched on it. Life was fired months ago, rightfully so. And Bobby Chrono fired up here. But again, Life was fired rightfully so for their attack on our senior referee, Rodney Hunter, who now has to referee a match with two guys who quite literally tried to end his life.
Goodness gracious. Exactly right, man. This is what I'm talking about here, man. This is what I'm talking about when you got a guy like Elias calling the shots here at the establishment. This guy's reinstating people that are literally dangerous to society. We got no idea what's going on, but again, like I said, the House of Spades are not pushovers. The House of Spades are your All-Florida Tag Team Champions, and they can fight too, and they're not backing down.
Oh, and I wouldn't expect them to back down, and it's not like I'm sitting here trying to say that they're not favored in this match. Look, these guys have gone to war, and House of Spades have come out on top the vast majority of the time so far. But, you know, I will say, does this... Hang on a minute, as we're clearing out here. We're clearing out. Curtis, I would just get out of here.
Man, let's...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I do think our equipment is still working! As Bobby Chronos just got thrown into our table, and D. Ramos just splattered the chest of Bobby Chrono. And again, I think, are we still live? We're still good. Okay, we are still live, but again, you have to wonder here, does this help? Does this help House of Spades? That the tag team that they are facing, they are so familiar with that maybe it doesn't matter that they weren't prepared specifically for these guys. These guys have fought so many times that maybe this helps the House of Spades as Curtis McKinnon has to get everything back in order. Are you okay, sir?
Bobby Chrono about to fly through the rope.
Oh, Bobby Chrono!
My goodness. I'm telling you, this is absolute pandemonium here in the Empire Arena. You got Bobby Chrono chants ringing out loud. Our announce table, our ring announcer, you know, everybody's in danger here tonight. I'm telling you, when Elias is in charge, chaos ensues. It's mayhem here in the establishment.
And I guess now the match is officially underway here. I didn't even realize that the match hadn't started because it's just been so chaotic. And you said it at the top of the show, Curtis. Chaos is now policy, and you are seeing no better example of that than right now. Bobby Chrono plants Ramos, goes for the cover, but Vertigo breaks it up.
And these guys, this is going to be nasty. This is going to be a nasty main event, man. Elias knew exactly what buttons to push, and this is what I mean. When you have a champion again like Elias, when you are on his bad side, he is going to do everything in his power to make your life a living hell, and he knew exactly what buttons to push by reinstating life clearly, and then giving them tag team championship opportunities. They didn't even have a number one contender match. They didn't earn anything. These guys are just here to hurt the House of Spades and to hurt the establishment.
Hurt the establishment is certainly something that these guys are no stranger to. Again, these guys got fired because they attacked our referee. They have attacked wrestlers. They've attacked referees. They've attacked other personnel here. It is truly, these guys truly are a danger to this company. And quite frankly, I'm a little bit terrified that these guys are back on behalf of not just the people in the ring, but all of us here, because these guys have shown they are not afraid to attack anybody.
They're not afraid to attack anybody. These guys, man, Ray Zion ate a nasty cutter earlier. And
I will say, Tiny Tonally is out here, and she just said that I should not worry because she will protect us. And quite frankly, I believe her. So, thank you, Tiny.
I'm good. I'm good with getting all the security that we can get. We might need to call more security for this match.
And you know what, Curtis? I hate to interrupt, but I don't want this to get lost. The tag team championships are on the line here, and if Life wins, what in the world is that going to mean for the power structure of this company when it's already so far out of whack?
I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it. If you have Elias as your executive champion, and then you have Life as your tag team champions, there's no hope for return for the establishment. I mean, okay, you know what? Tiny, listen. Tiny, again, another cornerstone of the establishment. She does have the golden ticket. And anything can happen in pro wrestling. Anything can happen in the establishment. Just like this guy right here. Man, get a handful of hair.
D. Ramos with a handful of hair.
Pulling his locks. Everybody knows you don't touch a black man's hair. Listen, you don't touch a black man's locks, man. This is what I'm talking about. Life don't give a damn about anything. They just care about breaking the rules, hurting people. They don't care about lineage. They don't care about heritage. All they care about is making a name for themselves at anybody's expense. And Ray Zion's taking some punishment, man. He's got to get some help here from Bobby Crono.
Man, these guys have been doing it for decades. These guys, I remember a time when I first started here at Establishment, these guys were the most respected people in that locker room. People would go to them for advice. People would go to them to train. And now, the only thing these guys seem to be good for is pain. And I don't understand what's gotten into them, but all I know is these guys are about as dangerous as they come.
Man, you're not kidding, man.
And Ray Zion is getting obliterated right now by both halves of Life.
Man, into that sharpshooter. My goodness.
Oh, man, and he's sinking deep into that sharpshooter, too. Really putting a lot of pressure on that lower back. And for Ray Zion, he's got to find a way to get out of that corner.
This guy is, man, putting the hurting on in vertical, keeping the punishment on with headbutts, man.
And Rodney Hunter trying to gain control, trying to get Bobby Crono back into his corner. And again, for Rodney Hunter, I have to worry about Rodney because the last time we saw Life, right before they got fired, the person that they were beating half to death was Rodney Hunter. And so Rodney Hunter, you have to think, first of all, the courage to actually just be in there in general is one thing, but you have to worry for his safety as well.
Man, think about, God, the professionalism.
And look at Ramos. Ramos again, using the distraction for his own advantage. Makes me sick.
This is the establishment is not a safe place anymore, man. This nothing but chaos, nothing but anarchy.
And look at Elias Roman in the corner, and I can't help but notice, Curtis, there is a hooded figure that has been standing outside right near the door here, and I don't know, are they just a fan? Is that a performer? I don't know who that is, but He's standing right behind Elias Roman, and I don't like the looks of any of this.
Man, it looks like a getaway driver, man. Looks like, again, it just the feeling is bad here tonight. And then you got D-Rum untying Ray Zion's shoes. Man, Ray taking a low blow in the corner. Every advantage that these guys can take, they're taking it.
And in a way, I don't blame them in terms of that aspect, but with tag team championships on the line, I mean, who knows what their future holds. Now, granted, with Elias Roman, if these guys are officially rehired, it may not matter, but right now, the only thing these guys care about is revenge and those tag team championships, which again, guys, I don't even know where those championships are right now.
Listen, I was in the building when the House of Spades won the All-Florida Tag Team Championship. And I know how much those championships mean to these guys. They busted their hump, earning those tag team championships, defending those championships in street fights, no DQ matches. These guys put their heart and soul into their craft, into this business. They're in the main event tonight for a reason, and right now they're getting assaulted like they're on the street. You know what I mean? We're in a wrestling ring, but these guys are getting assaulted like they're on the streets of New York, on the streets of Florida, man. I want House of Space to pull this out, man, but it's not looking good. Ray Zion taking a lot of damage to his knees, man. And when you take out the legs, man, it's hard for a big man to move.
It really is, and you know, I've said this a lot, especially in tag team competition. Sometimes having the biggest man in the match is a huge advantage. Well, right now, the biggest man in the match has been getting beat up for about 10 straight minutes here. Ray Zion has been absolutely overwhelmed by Vertigo, D. Ramos, Elias Roman, whoever that guy in the hood is. It has just been a mugging ever since the beginning.
You're not joking, man. Ray Zion needs some. He took his J's. Hey, man, this is, yo. Man.
I guess D. Ramos is the new tribal thief around here.
Man, I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. The disrespect that has been shown to the House of Space tonight, man. This is why I sit at the commentary table, because as much as I don't like it, man, my job is to call the action. And D. Ramos is
D. Ramos just stomped on his bare foot. When's the last time? That is such a simple maneuver. When's the last time you've seen somebody take someone's shoe, take someone's boot off, and just stomp on their bare foot, Curtis?
Listen, man, I don't know. We've seen, gosh, Chelsea Green got an injured ankle and an injured boot. We know how nasty that can be when she had on a wrestling gear. Ray Zion right now is in the ring with his sock, no protection, and life just, God, Rodney Hunter trying to get some order here, but these are the same people that took him out. Like, how much order can he really maintain when he's got these people?
I mean, yeah, you know, you're absolutely right, and if you recall, Curtis, I had a conversation with Rodney Hunter. I was doing a promo for our last show, and he came in and he interrupted, and he pled the winner of Mikey Spandex and Elias Roman to maintain order so that he can actually do his job. But in a match like this, there is no order to maintain if you're a referee. It is nothing. You said it. I said it. Chaos is the new policy right now. And for Ray Zion, that may be the opening he needs.
I don't know if it's the opening he needs, man. He's getting assaulted here tonight. A snap arm breaker from Vertigo to Ray Zion. They are dissecting this man at every corner, man. Ray Zion needs some help, man. We might need to get a doctor out here to check on him after he survives this match. I don't even know if he's going to survive this match. Championships, man. This has turned into a match of survival. Everything is on edge, and you got Elias over there, like you said, man, standing in the corner next to that looks like a getaway car.
He's just standing on his hair, right? Well, he was a moment ago. He was just standing on top of Ray Zion's hair. You said that you can't touch his hair. What about stepping on it, Curtis?
Man, again, ultimate forms of disrespect. Everybody knows the roots, the respect that are embedded in locks. You know, Ray Zion, this man is well-versed, well-studied.
Look out, Ramos just pulled Bobby Chrono down.
Ray Zion respects heritage, he respects culture, and life clearly doesn't. Life clearly does not.
The only thing these guys care about is themselves. And maybe, just a smidge, that they enjoy hurting other people. That's the only things they care about.
Ray Zion trying to get a splash off of that bad ankle, but again, can't get enough speed with all the damage that was done. Vertigo looking to call. Man, looking like he's calling for D. Ramos, but he's laying in some hard headbutts here.
And I can't help but sit here and think about the fact that right now, on February 14th, life, Latinos in full effect, these animals that keep attacking people, including our referee, are in this company and are hired and have a championship match, and somebody like Mikey Spandex, an honorable man, an actual good man, a great champion, and somebody who was willing to give Elias Roman an opportunity, even though he didn't like him, is fired. That's the world we're living in, and I just can't stand it.
Listen, man, this world makes very little sense, man.
Look at Bobby Chrono. Bobby Chrono
man.
just pulled D.
Chrono
Ramos down. A little bit of revenge.
Finally creating that opening. Bobby Chrono trying to turn this thing around. Ray Zion has the opening, taking off.
And Vertigo making a big mistake, taking his
eyes
eyes off the big man. Up and down. Sit out. Double choke slam.
Word to D'Lo Brown with the sky high. I tell you guys, Ray Zion respects history. He respects culture. Shout out to D'Lo Brown. Shout out to Ray Zion creating that opening. Bobby Chrono is itching for that tag to get in the ring and make this thing even, man.
And this crowd is absolutely fired up. They know that this is the opportunity for Ray Zion to get to his corner. This is the opportunity to get the wild card. Bobby Chrono into this thing. Can he get to his corner? Can he get to his partner?
Ray Zion doesn't even know where he is, man. He's looking all around. Come on, Ray. There we go.
Got him! Here comes Chrono!
Man.
Ramos in without a tag!
Ramos
Bobby Chrono firing up! Big knee! And a DDT! Bobby Chrono looking to save his titles and basically save the establishment wrestling.
Man, that is it. Oh,
What a
goodness.
combo!
Beautiful
Neckbreaker with a DDT!
Neckbreaker. My goodness, Bobby Chrono again injecting more life into this arena, into this match, sticking up for the establishment, sticking up for Charlie, sticking up for his boys in the locker room, sticking up for
Suckered him
Ray
in.
Zion.
It's a goal!
My goodness!
Canadian Destroyer!
My goodness! Vertigo experiencing some effects, like Vertigo-like effects from that Canadian Destroyer, landing on his neck.
I can't remember the last time I've seen Bobby Chrono pull that out. He is literally pulling out all stops. Will he retain? No, and a kick out. Now covering Vertigo and a kick out again.
Man.
Not quite ready to retain the titles yet.
Bobby Chrono pinning everybody again. D. Ramos is not the legal man, but Bobby Chrono doesn't know that. He's just trying to survive, walk out of here with dignity, with his tag team championships.
And Ramos goes flying into that ring post. Bobby Chrono, mount, and now the punches in the corner to Ramos. And he's waiting on his partner. And now in tandem, the House of Spades laying a beating on life. And oh no, oh my God, a power bomb!
Dion
And a
power
super
bomb.
kick from Ramos to Chrono. And now Ramos.
Oh,
a combination! And that could be it. Look at Bobby Chrono. Look at his eyes. He has no idea where he is. This is going to do it. Cover, and then, Zion saving
with
his
the
partner.
save. Saving those tag team championships again. Like you said, we have the executive championship in the trash. The tag team championships are nowhere to be found. But again, Ray Zion and Bobby Chrono fighting with the heart of champions here tonight. They're not willing to go down without a fight. Ray Zion making sure he can do everything to lead with pride and dignity and those All Florida Tag Team Championships.
Oh, he's got him! And it looks like Vertigo was able to roll out of the ring and avoid that pin. And I'll tell you, you may not like him, but that was smart because that might have been 3.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ducks under the clotheslines. Ramos Oh, double cutter off the second rope. Could we have new champions? No, and a kick out by Chrono. And now he's going to cover Zeon. Come on, Zeon, kick out, and he does.
My goodness. This, man, I can barely catch my breath, man. This hard-hitting action, man. Again, like you said, you don't have to like life.
And Rodney, be careful, Rodney.
Him hitting that double cutter from the second rope, taking out both members of the House of Spades.
Oh, no. This is ridiculous.
Man.
Oh, my goodness. And Rodney,
Hunter
I don't know if he's just caught up in the moment.
Goodness.
And again, I know how frustrated Rodney Hunter has been.
The crowd here coming
Look
alive
at
for
Rodney.
Hunter. He's not going to take this lying down, man. How could you?
And Charlie's getting in the ring
The
now.
owner of the establishment. What is going to happen here?
Oh, and Rodney just pushed out D. Ramos.
Just ate some canvas.
Oh, and Charlie with a clothesline.
Establishment. Charlie clotheslining life, helping the House of Spades, helping the establishment maintain some order here.
Charlie just spit in the face of Elias Roman, and up and down, and that's going to do it.
Oh my goodness, the fast
And the House of Spades retains.
Rodney Hunter, the senior official. There is still some level of order in the establishment. Again, the House of Spades retaining the All Florida Tag Team Championships. They got the house on their side tonight. We got one.
I don't know how they keep doing it, but somehow House of Spades survived.
Who the hell told this motherfucker to come back?
Ring that bell. We're restarting this match right now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
Elias Roman just
man,
restarted
Ray
the match.
Choking Elias here. My goodness, this match is restarted.
And wait a minute. That man in the
Vertigo.
black hood.
Oh my
God! That's Thick Poppy. We've seen it be with life over the last few weeks.
Man, it looked like Vertigo.
Oh my God!
used
Wait
the
a minute.
full magic.
They just handcuffed Zeon to the ropes.
Man, Dion was handcuffed
Oh,
last
and a
week.
German
Oh my
suplex. Zeon,
Bobby
he's
Chrono.
basically incapacitated. He's handcuffed to the ropes. There's nothing he can do in a pounce from Ramos.
This is absolute insanity. What is happening here? How are they supposed to defend the tag team championships being handcuffed when one member's handcuffed?
Oh my God! And another pounce outside the ring to Bobby Chrono. And again, Ray Zeon is, he's helpless. He can't do anything. He's handcuffed to the ropes.
This is insane, man. This is insane. This
And
is
by the way,
insane.
Curtis, to answer your question, I'm pretty sure if you're life, the answer is you can't defend your championships when you're handcuffed to the ropes. You can't retain your tag team titles when you're handcuffed to the ropes. All that matters to life is that they're going to be the tag team champions right now if all goes to plan.
Bobby Chrono is in trouble, man. This
he's
isn't
helpless.
right. This isn't right, man. Bobby Chrono defending the championship, being disrespected, being slapped. His tag team partner just forced to watch.
Oh my God! A pounce and kick combination. I can't. I don't want to watch this. But guys, I know you guys can't see this at home, but there's a group of wrestlers that are standing behind me. I have never seen a group of this kind of tough individual look this uncomfortable, look this pissed off,
Bobby
not able to
Chrono
do anything.
Defiant in this ring. Man, this
And look at that, Bobby Chrono, like you said, as defiant as ever. But I don't think that's going to matter. I think that at this point, that defiance is just delaying the inevitable. My God, just crowd him already if you're going to do it.
This is a mugging. This is a straight up mugging, man. The inmates are running the asylum here in the establishment. Goodness gracious. Bobby
And
Chrono
Chrono-
getting dropped on his neck, man. This is, oh my gosh.
Chrono
Man.
doing everything he can to get out of this. Doomsday Device!
Freaking gracious, man. How much more punishment can Bobby Chrono take?
Rodney Hunter is
What
crying.
can he take?
Our referee is crying. They're forcing him to count to 3.
My goodness.
Damn it!
Oh my goodness. We have new tag team champions.
Your winners of this match. And new All-Florida Tag Team Champions. The team of Franco Romero and the Ramos Latinos in full offense.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with the help of Thick Poppy, with the help of Elias Roman, we have new All-Florida Tag Team Champions, and I swear on everything I love in this world and on everything I hate in this world, we're all screwed. There is nothing that anybody can do. Look at this crazy group that has been formed in front of us. And I pose this question, Curtis. Who in the world is going to stop these guys?
I'm speechless, man. These freaking Mr. Thick Poppy. Then Ray Zion getting assaulted.
Oh my God!
Here.
And now
they already lost the
mugging.
tag team championships, and now they're getting assaulted here. Ray Zion is defenseless. He's handcuffed. He already lost the tag team championships. He's losing his dignity, getting beaten down with his own J's. You got Elias Roman in here, kicking Bobby Chrono in the ring. What are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do?
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely appalling, disgusting. I can't even come up with any more adjectives to describe this. This is horrible.
And then you see Vertigo blowing kisses to the crowd, getting admonished, and he's loving every bit of hate that he's getting. I can't believe this crap, man. The House of Spades deserve better than this. You got Rodney
We
Hunter,
all
senior
deserve better
referee.
than this, Curtis. But
Yeah.
this is the world we live in. Where a bunch of maniacs, a bunch of psychos are running
Your
this
titles,
place now.
You gotta ask your boss. You got D. Ramos asking us where the titles are. He's gotta ask the new boss of the establishment, Elias Roman. Bobby Chrono, man,
And it looks like finally Ray Zion has been freed from his restraints, but it doesn't matter because the damage is done. We have new tag team champions, Life, and all the inmates are running the asylum, and now every single wrestler on this side of the barricade here is getting screamed at by these absolute animals, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Again, the inmates are running the asylum here at the establishment. There is no
Oh,
order.
and by the way, Thick Poppy, I don't know what in the world these guys are promising you, but screw you for siding with these animals. Screw you, Thick Poppy. I guess Latinos in full effect have expanded their whereabouts because now they've doubled their personnel in a matter of a week. My God, what kind of world are we living in right now?
I hate everything about this. That's all I know. I hate everything about this. That's what I know. That's what I know. And then they're getting away again, like I said, in that getaway car. And these guys, that's why they did it. I told you, it was a bad omen. These guys stole the All-Florida Tag Team Championships from the House of Spades, and now they're riding off into the sunset here. Just freaking heartbreaking, man, for the House of Spades. Man.
And again, folks, you'll have to forgive me. I always try. I always try my best to be as unbiased as I possibly can. But what do you want me to do in a scenario like this, where these animals are now basically in charge of this place? Apparently, Elias Roman has sided with Life. They're now together. Thick Poppy is with Life now. I don't know what any of us are going to do.
This is a dark day in the establishment, man. This is Charlie, the owner. He tried to make things even here. He tried to establish some order. the crowd firmly behind Bobby, man. Bobby's hurt.
And these guys, they can chant all they want, but right now, I don't care if anybody thinks that House of Spades is better than life. I obviously do, but the problem is the rules don't apply to these guys anymore. Nobody's ever going to fight fair. It's always seemingly going to end up like this. As long as Elias Roman is able to do whatever he wants, I'm honestly shocked he didn't just fire House of Spades right now for no reason.
I mean, he can't fire everybody. He's not going to have a company to run roughshod over. But then again, who knows, man? There's a saying in wrestling: keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to say about Elias, but again, I actually do still love my job. I actually do want to be somebody.
Look at Bobby Chrono, too proud to get help right now.
Man.
Too pissed off to get help right now.
Like I was trying to say, man, I want to try to, as we're professionals. Like you said, it's hard to maintain your composure when you're seeing a mugging in the ring, when you see somebody get taken advantage of, disrespected, vilified. You know, I want to try to bring and have some professional and professional wrestling, and that's what our jobs are, man. But it's nights like this make it extremely, extremely difficult to maintain composure, to maintain professionalism when it's just nothing but disrespect. But this crowd giving Bobby Chrono and the House of Spades the respect that they deserve. You know, I just got a text message right now saying that them and Elias have beef. You know, the Elias is definitely losing.
Well. Obviously, Elias can't play fair. Obviously. Can't come this big man so they can win. Yeah. I don't know what you say, y'all. I'm sorry. I probably don't have a job, that's right.
Oh, man.
Owner of the establishment, obviously dejected. Man. He doesn't know what's gonna happen.
Tell you that the establishment is most definitely under siege. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know what we're doing, but I do know that on March 7th we will be right back here for the luck of the brawl. Who knows what's going to happen? But I hope you guys had a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Della Rosa. Good night. We love you.
Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Della Rosa is right about one thing. On March 7th, no luck of the draw, none of us have any idea what in the world is going to happen. And despite all of the craziness of tonight, despite all of the horrible things, especially the way this show ended, I am very grateful. What a wonderful crowd we had tonight, Curtis. I mean, this is one of my favorite crowds that I've ever been a part of. And I shudder to think what's going to happen to you, what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen to any of us as that group of absolute animals has quite literally taken us under siege. And you know, maybe we'll get lucky at luck of the draw. I don't know.
Maybe we will, man. We got enough. All I know, man, is that, like I said, I love my job. I love this business. But I know I didn't sign up to be threatened. I didn't sign up to feel like, you know, my life or my livelihood might be in jeopardy. I know Ray Zion didn't sign up to get handcuffed 2 weeks in a row. You know what I mean? Keep that stuff in the street, man. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. It's absolutely insane. It's this establishment I thought was built on respect, and clearly, again, Elias Roman is the anti-establishment. This guy thrives in chaos. He thrives in anarchy. He's handcuffing our people to the ropes. He's stripping championships. He's stealing championships. He's reinstating people that have been fired for good reason. Man, if I could be at a loss of words, if I wasn't so fired up right now, I would be, man. Again, like you said before, not only do the House of Spades deserve better, but at the establishment, we deserve better. And on March 7th, we're subject to anything. Man, if you're watching at home, if you're not following the establishment, make sure you are on all social platforms, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Absolutely. Facebook. Make sure that you're keeping up with news to come. I don't know what to expect, man. you know, TJ, you know, I love calling this action with you. You know, I
had a
love
great
my job.
I had a
And,
great time with you tonight, Curtis. I really did. I've been wanting to do this with you for a while, and I'm happy that I got the opportunity. I'm so sorry that it had to be in an environment like this, that this was our first time together. But, you know, you mentioned this, and I know we're going to wrap up here. You said this. This establishment, this place, this company was built on respect. But Elias AK-47 Roman is building a new company that is built on chaos. It is built on hatred. It is built on personal vendettas, and that is all that those 4 men seem to care about. But despite all of that, thank you all so very much for watching. We will see you on March 7th here at Luck of the Draw. For TJ Lopes, for Curtis McKinnon, for Della Rosa, for all of us here at the Establishment Wrestling, thank you, good night, and we will see you all next time.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And happy Valentine's Day. Thank you.